It's about 5:45, making a cup of coffee, and then we're headed to the high school. Let's get it going. Since it's Tuesday morning, we are headed to Camp Alindo this morning. One of the high schools. We'll be there from 6:30 to 8. I love working at the high schools. This is my 4th year doing it. One of the coolest things is like you're using their facility, like their campus. And even though I may or may not, I do. I love our gym much more than any of the gyms that we work at. But you know, it gets the job done. Like I said, it's on their turf, and it's the whole team, which is much different than like at ASP. We have, you know, all different teams, all different ages at once. But when you have every team, when you have one team, it's like, you know, girls varsity or boys varsity, and you just have all 30 of them in the room together, the energy is just different. And watching them from year to year progress, like the seniors now were freshmen when I started with the program, so this is kind of the first class I get to see all the way through. It's pretty crazy. The culture, the team changes, the commitment changes. So, you know, working with the high school has been so much fun, and it's just a much different role. Just wrapped up at Campo. An awesome athlete brought me a coffee number 2. So morning's already off to just a ripping start. All right, so I just wrapped up a parent group. We're gonna hit an upper body lift now. Cal is over here already bench pressing. And then my main man, Nick, we went to Cal Poly together, studied kines, drove all the way from SAC to hit a lift. We actually got to see each other a couple weeks ago. I was in SAC for a wedding with Sierra. Hit him up last minute, like the night before, and he had me out to Capital, the jiu-jitsu, is it studio? Yeah, studio, right? Gym. Yeah, jiu-jitsu gym. So we hit a lift there, and then we got lunch together, and now he made the drive over here. But yeah, man, talking shop, hitting some snatches to start off the day, and then we're going to bench and hit an upper body lift. Let's go.
Let's do it. Dude, if I find my phone, I'll put some music on. Just like I like 184. 184, 101. That's good, man. Yeah. I'll look better than the first one, in my opinion.
There's nothing better for rest periods than lifting with the boys and having good conversation. I'll tell you that right now.
That's the other thing that's been the most challenging for me.
Yeah.
Solo doling, doing it all on my own. That's why, like I was saying, like you came in at the perfect time, bro. I'm a fucking wrestler, so like I didn't play team sports. I did when I was younger, but like I focused on wrestling. Yeah, because like I kind of just get in this mentality sometimes, like just try to do it on my own. And it's not, and I realized it's like I can't be like that. It's cool to be lonely until it's not. It's like hard and you're like, oh yeah, like, I lived alone like last year, bro. I was like doing everything on my own. And I was like.
All right, so I'm pairing a weighted box jump using a pair of dumbbells, 2 jumps onto the box, followed by 2 seated hurdle jumps. Going back and forth here, 4 or 5 sets, just get my legs to feel good. They do feel pretty good after the snatching. Then after this, we got some heavy bench. All right, on bench I've been building up. So now we got 2 heavy singles. I don't know if this will be the first one or if I'm going to go a little bit heavier for the first one. We'll find out in a second. Then we got a giant set of 10 afterwards, and then some dynamic bench and pull-ups. Or chin-ups. Yeah. Let's see how this looks, though. Three, 2, 1. Get up. Oh, we're feeling good, boys. Yeah, bro's got the land athlete strength. Fucking push. 3, 2, 1. Try. Push. I'm not touching it. So we're talking right now about, Cal and I talk about this all the time, but environment. So Nick's out here. We're benching. He hasn't flat benched in a long time. He had like something going on with his chest. So he's been doing incline bench for like sets of 8, lighter weight. And today we got a good environment, good conversation. The boys are buzzing, and he just ripped 225 on flat bench for 10. No spot, like it was easy. Like absolutely electric to watch.
I've been working a little bit for it.
Don't get me, he's working for it. This is a strong dude.
I had to work a little bit for it, but the energy in here, unreal.
It's like, whether you're in high school, you're in college, you're an adult, one of the biggest training hacks is to train around other people that are working hard, lifting heavy, getting after it, setting the tone. Environment is huge.
100%.
Now I got another set of this dynamic isometric bench press. 275 is here. I'm driving from these pins up into the J-hooks. This is extremely challenging. It burns. It's really hard. I'm trying to hold it for somewhere between 5 to 8 seconds. I'm really shooting for 8 seconds. When Cal's done ripping this overhead press, he's going to give me a hand. Yes, sir. All right, so you'll see this. It looks really weird, but you're basically just driving up into the pins as hard as you can. Again, 5 to 8 seconds. We're going to shoot for 8 seconds. Three, 2, 1.
Get it. Go, JB. Get it.
3, 2, 1.
Get it, JB. Get it.
4, 3, 2, 1. All right, we're back to finish the lift. So Nick was here earlier with Cal. We did some power snatches. Gosh, how am I forgetting? We had just like such good conversation and catching up. Really hadn't spent like some quality time with Nick in a while. It was his first time meeting Cal, so it was awesome. Like when you're lifting like that, like I said earlier, like the environment is absolutely electric. We're hitting big weight. In between sets, we're talking about training and life, business, Nick's upcoming travels, like what Cal's up to, how the business is growing. And it's just like, those are the best sessions. But after my power snatches, went into some loaded jumps, some regular hurdle jumps, or seated hurdle jumps, bench, dynamic iso bench. And I didn't have time for the chin-ups. So we're doing 10 minutes now of weighted chins. We did these last week and the week before. So this week we're going heavier. We're gonna go 10 minutes. This is a density set, as many reps as I can get in. Going a little bit heavier this week. So we're gonna start off with 44 pounds. I might end up actually going up to, I know it's because it's a kilo kettlebell, 44 pounds. So we might end up going to like 49 pounds. I'll add a 5, we'll see. As many reps as I can get. If I get 20 or more, I need to go up again next week. These are absolutely brutal. Here we go. Ooh, set one. I think when it comes to back exercises, I love training back. Like I do. I think chin-ups and pull-ups are my favorite. Not that you'd ever have to pick one, but like when people say if you could pick one thing, I would pick chin-ups and pull-ups for myself. For the athletes that we work with, I think they're just so great for building a strong back, strong shoulders. I mean, if you're a swimmer or a polo player, like you need strong lats. So pull-ups and chin-ups, if you're not doing them and you're not really pushing them, like I would start now. And if you can't do them, you can do eccentric only. You can do band assisted. You can do lat pull downs. Build up to the point where you can do them. Like they're so helpful. Set number 4, we're at 11 reps so far. Hoping to get 3 or 4 here. All right, set number 5 now. Let's go. All right, set 6. This should take me to 20, maybe 21. We'll see. And I'm at about 8 minutes right now. Okay, 21 reps. I'm going to do another set. 49 pounds is heavy. This is pretty tough. Feels really good, though. I feel much stronger than last week. Progressive overload. What do you know? Set number 7. So if you're a super busy adult, as most adults are, I totally get it. You got kids, a job, family, a bunch of stuff going on. I think that a couple different ways to approach training that make it more realistic. Breaking your training up into smaller sessions. So for example, today, we did the first portion of our lift in about 40 to 50 minutes. Knew we were going to be out of time. Like we wanted to go run and grab lunch together before coming back for the first group. And so we cut it off, and I just knew that like I had a 30-minute break later right now where I could fit in this last set of chin-ups. That was going to take me 10 minutes because it was a density set. So now I'm done for the day. But even if you have less time than that, like if you have, a 30-minute lunch at work and you can fit in some lunges and some push-ups, like it's better than nothing. If you have 15 minutes in the morning and 15 minutes in the evening, you could take a 30-minute workout, break it in half, do part of it in the morning, part of it in the afternoon or the night. Workouts don't need, and this is a problem that, I'm still trying to work through. Is like I used to think that like you show up to the gym and then you get your workout in and then you leave the gym and you have that set period of time, whether it's an hour, hour and a half. Like there was a while where I was trying to do like 2-hour workouts just because I didn't have as much going on in my day. But I thought like couldn't really do anything before, couldn't really do anything after. Like your workout is your workout. Your body doesn't care how you break it up. like as long as there's a stimulus, you give yourself time to recover and adapt, there will be progress. And so I first heard this like thought process on Mind Pump about just like microdosing your workouts, like little pieces. Like they would even call them like, I think, training snacks. Whereas like, yeah, in the morning I do my push-up set, the afternoon I do some squats. Like just break it up however you want. So that's one really good approach. I think another good approach to training is just setting like a pretty strict schedule if your schedule allows for it. Like if your schedule is very clear cut, like this is when I work, this is when I have dinner, this is when I'm with my significant other, like my days are pretty much predictable. Figure out that time where it's going to work the most often for you, because once you get into a groove, like I've even found for myself lately, the best time is after the high school in the morning that I have and before the parent group. So like it leaves me about an hour. If I stay on top of it and like I get from the high school to the gym, I work out, I follow my workout. Like I'm not like scrolling on my phone, doing emails, like call, like all that stuff. Like I just work out and then I go home, like really quick breakfast, and then I get to the parent group. If I can hit that window every day, that 1 hour, that is the best time for me to get my training in. If I miss it, me trying to squeeze it in later can be pretty challenging. Now, I typically will get it done because for me, it's like a huge priority. I know training's not like that for everybody, but just like setting up kind of a regimen where like, this is when I do it, this is the best time. If I can do it and stick to it, it's great. And then it becomes much easier after a couple of weeks. Like once you really get in the habit of doing it, it takes less thought, because the thought is the toughest part in the beginning. So those are just a couple options for super busy adults. The last thing actually that I will say, and I always say this, but having a program, having structure, it takes a lot of mental stamina to show up to the gym and have to think through your own workout. Like it takes extra time. It probably adds 10, 15 minutes to a session for you to think through like, oh, I'm going to do this. Okay, now I can go do that. It legitimately saves time. If you can just open up your phone and be like, oh, okay, here's a lift for the day. Boom, 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 boom. Okay. You go from one thing to the next. You watch the demo video. You fill out the sets and reps. And this is not like some sales advertisement for my program. Do any program. It doesn't matter. But I've noticed that when I'm following a strict program, my training sessions are actually significantly quicker and more focused than if I go to the gym and try to figure it out as I go, or like plan as I go. Like, oh, okay, I just did this. Okay, well, let me try this. How many sets? I should add one. Like if you're just like thinking through it as you go, it takes more time typically. So follow a program. I mean, those are 3 great options right there from my experience. So see what you think. All right, Jeroyo, how was lift today, brother?
Fantastic.
Yeah, was it like scale of 1 to 10, 10 being like the hardest workout ever? How we feeling?
6 or 7.
Wait, 6 what?
6 or 7.
Crazy. Nick,
Yeah.
how was workout today? How we feeling, big dog?
Good.
Scale of 1 to 10, how tough was the lift today? 10 is like the hardest training ever, and 1 is like you're taking a nap.
8.
Not like a...
2.
Damn. Okay. Boys, good work today.
Like,
Lower, Tana. Taylor, on a scale of 1 to 10, how excited are you to lift?
good.
Boo! Wait, did you say 10? Oh, my bad. Woo! Hey guys, thank you so much for taking the time to watch. If you did, please like and subscribe. I'm going to be making all sorts of videos, answering questions, trying to put out more content that you like, and just giving you a little bit of a dive into what my life looks like, what my job looks like, what my training looks like, and hopefully it's helpful, it's beneficial to you. That's why I'm making this. So if you have any ideas for me, feel free to reach out, let me know. And yeah, if you want to train with us, we got Aqua Strength Athletes and Jackson Athletic. Check them out. They are on my page or my Instagram account, Aqua Strength Performance. Peace. We'll see you next time.